Hey guys, just finished watching Luke Cage, episode 1, season 1, episode 1, The Moment of Truth. This episode was pretty interesting, pretty cool. Although there wasn't much action involved in this episode, I kind of wish there was a little bit more action. I kind of get the idea that they're doing it, just kind of teasing just a little bit of action where there's only one fight scene at the end of this episode, which is pretty cool. So hopefully it'd be cool to see him and Luke kind of getting into it now. It was cool seeing these other characters, and if you've read some of the comic books, you recognize a lot of these characters. I recognize a few of them, especially. I think I'd read the entirety of Luke Cage Volume 1, so it's pretty cool seeing all of these characters like S.H.I.E.L.D. and things, and Cottonmouth, and hearing about Diamondback. Definitely can't wait to see Diamondback in this show. And it definitely was cool seeing Luke Cage and talking about Jessica Jones. I was surprised that we didn't get any origin of Luke Cage in this episode. We didn't get any flashbacks or anything like that to it. But it definitely was cool to see that. It's cool seeing also the character who eventually become Misty Knight. Hopefully she gets actually turned into Misty Knight in Luke Cage season 1. That would be pretty cool. Maybe towards the end and stuff, so she could maybe be part of Defenders or something. It would be cool to see that. I'm surprised there was no Rosario Dawson there, or Claire Temple. She was not in this episode yet. Maybe it's because he doesn't get, he gets sick or something. He gets shot again by a shotgun later on, one of those high-powered rifles that we saw from Hammer Tech, which is pretty cool having that connection to Iron Man 2 and connection further to the MCU, which would be cool to see Justin Hammer in this episode. But I doubt they're going to be able to get an actor like that in the Luke Cage show, but it definitely would be cool to see him, because I could see Justin Hammer himself being the one who doing it on purpose, specifically arming things, because he doesn't care who he does, he just wants to be evil, right? So definitely is cool to see that. So it would be cool to see how that kind of connects over further on into other things. I guess Tony Stark's not keeping an eye on Hammer Tech anymore for Justin Hammer to be able to do this. Which definitely is cool. Can't wait to see how things get in. Especially we saw Maurice, or the same guy, Antoine, who actually Luke Cage had hired Jessica Jones to try and find back in Jessica Jones season 1. So that was kind of cool seeing him back, although for very little, for a short period of time. Yeah, it was definitely an interesting episode. Really a slow building episode. I guess a lot of rather than not that much action, to get go just yet. Definitely really slow building act. I think it's a lot of because we've already, we get the trust in the Netflix and Marvel brand and stuff, and also we have the trust in we've already seen Luke Cage, teased him, and we know what he can do from Jessica Jones. So definitely this cool, slow introduction into the Luke Cage story. So definitely can't wait to see what happens in part 2 in episode 2 when things get ramped up and stuff like that. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys, about the first episode of Luke Cage in the comments below. Did you like it? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.